Hi, I'm Laura with Rethunk by Laura. Welcome to Thursdays at 3-ish. And just let me say, we are in Woodstock, Georgia, the Atlanta area, for those of you who are watching from afar. And by the way, thank you. And it is October, and it is almost 90 degrees today. My glasses are fogging up. I can't have a fan on because they say if I have a fan on, nobody can hear me. So I'm foregoing my fan. That's how much I love you. But I can't see anything, and my hair's a wreck because it's 90 degrees in October. I need to move. Okay, so we're going to start today with a couple things. First, do what? Not to Florida. Florida's humid.
Florida's worse.
It was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke. Sorry. Okay. So first of all, can you pull it up? Who?
Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. All right. Lisa who?
Lisa.
It's okay. You can yell.
Aragon.
Oh, hey, Lisa. Okay. Rethunk by Laura Paint Q&A Facebook page. That is the page you need to go to. Ask to be a member. We'll approve you. We have really low standards. We'll approve almost anybody. And that is the page where if you post pictures, that's where we choose the customer creations from. The winners each week that win a $35 gift certificate. There's 2 each week. So go to this page, join this page, and post all the fabulous things you do. It's a great page. Lots of inspirational pieces. Lots of great color combo ideas, answers to questions. It's a fabulous thing. So join that page. That's where winners come from. This week's winners are first... what'd you say?
Oh.
I was saying we have a hi from Arizona.
Okay. Oh, hey, Arizona.
Hi from Georgia.
Hey, Georgia.
Wilmington, Ohio.
Okay. First winner is Yvonne. I'm going to just go with Kemp because I know I'm not going to mess that one up. And here's what she did. Here are her cabinets. This was her first project. I hate people like this. First project. Are we ready?
For a little bit longer.
Yeah, we got a little glare.
Okay, how's that? That's before.
Much better.
Okay. Now let me do, where's after? I gotta find after. Okay, here is, yeah, here we go. Here is after. Da-da-da.
That's the before.
That's the
before. Okay, it looks a lot. She didn't do very much. It looks a lot. Okay, all right. It looks like it was going to be so easy. There's the after. Ta-da! All right. Worth waiting for, right? Because that's fabulous. Yeehaw. Go, Yvonne. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You have a $35 credit. Place an order online. We'll refund $35. Yes.
Go ahead. When you're finished, I have a question.
No, I'm ready to go to the next one. So, yes. A question already? Haven't even done anything. What?
Well, Julie Pappas
Uh-huh.
would like to know if our paint can go in a spray gun.
Yes, our paint can go in a spray gun. If you go to our YouTube channel and search under the YouTube channel for a video, there's a fabulous video showing exactly what it can do in a sprayer. It's awesome. And if you need to thin it, thin with water. Not paint thinner, just thin with water. So, great question. All right. And our next winner is, let me find the picture real quick so we can all go, whoo. Our next winner is...
Was I early?
You were a little early, yes. Okay. Next winner is... Okay, this is awesome. Chris Molesky. She did this dresser, the picture frame, the mirror, the bowl, and the candlesticks. She did all of that with our products. And she won because I contacted her earlier and she agreed to ship me the dresser. No, she didn't. I asked, but she didn't respond. She wouldn't even answer me when I said, will you ship me the dresser? Yeah, isn't that stunning? I love it. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So she did all of those things with her paint. She's our second winner. Congratulations. Even though you won't ship me the dresser because you're greedy, we still will be generous and give you a $35 credit. Just place an order online. So, yay! No. Another question? I haven't even done anything. What's the other question?
Can you use it on laminate cabinets?
Yes, you can use it on laminate cabinets. Give it a little bit longer to cure when you're using it on laminate cabinets. That's a slicker than snot surface. Use the prep, use a green scrubby, and then paint it. Use a thin coat for the first coat. Second coat should be your last coat. You can go a little bit thicker on that. Let it dry for probably, what, 3 or 4 days. Then you can put 1 coat of Tough Top on, just a light coat of Tough Top, and then it'll take, I don't know, 30 days for it to cure. Just be gentle. You can use them, but just remember you're doing something really slick and it'll take a little longer to cure. So don't call and yell at us for at least a month. And it'll be fabulous.
There's another one.
What? Another question. I have an agenda here, people. What? I'm just kidding. Go ahead. What's the question?
They have a thermofoil cabinet, and she wants to know if they can paint on that.
Same thing, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
you can.
same thing as laminate?
Basically the same thing as laminate. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, last announcement before we get rolling with what we're doing today is we have...
No more questions. Just kidding.
All right. No, here is or not?
No, I said
There's
that's
no more
your
questions. Laura
announcement.
scared them
No more
all.
questions.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Ask questions anytime. We have a fabulous retailer, salesperson, paint user, does it all, phenomenal woman in Idaho, Michelle, who is... She just joined us. Michelle, yeah, I'm talking about you. Who has the most phenomenal idea she's doing. So I want everybody to go to this Facebook page and like it. Go to, because you will want to follow what's going on here. Get It Sold, Rethunk and Real Estate. It's a great idea. She's having all kinds of people come in from 8 to 10 in the morning to tour the house. At 10 o'clock, the doors are locking up tight, and it's being rethunked, kitchen cabinets, bathrooms, and furniture. The house is being rethunked with our products, which is awesome. And then at 6 o'clock, she's opening back up and revealing what was able to be done in that short amount of time with our products to really change the house. Phenomenal. If you're anywhere near the area, come see the house. Come in person. Come that morning. I think she's having some stuff catered that evening. It'll be absolutely great. There's prizes to win. You can enter if you come in that morning. So go to this Facebook page, like the Facebook page. Even if you're far away and you can't go, you'll want to follow what's going on because it's a fabulous idea. And if you're close, come. I'm going to go. I'm not close, but I'm dedicated and I'm going to go. So anybody that wants to go, they do sell tickets to Idaho. You can't go. So there's the plan. So October 28th is when it is, but go like the Facebook page. Well, not right now because you're supposed to be paying attention to me, but after this is over, then go like the Facebook page. All right, today we are glazing. Glazing, for some people, seems to be tricky. When we do glazing in our paint classes, people stress about the glazing, and I just say to them, keep working with it, keep going with it. Eventually, you'll hit the spot where you go, aha, and it just comes together and it works. But we've got a couple tips we're going to share and tricks we're going to show you. Let's first show how fabulous that frame is. That was a shiny gold frame. Isn't that awesome?
Beautiful.
It's painted blue lace, and it's glazed with our dark glaze. It's phenomenal. It was so much fun to do. And then there was glass in it, but nothing else, so I just put a piece of fabric underneath there, which I should have ironed, so don't focus on that lens. And you can write on with dry erase markers. It's a great dry erase board. So, great piece. We're going to do 3 different things with our glaze today, and we're going to start with the headboard here. And if you notice, I did the bottom half with what we're going to use. So let me put this over here so I can get to it. And I don't think I need one, but I'm going to get a rag just in case. No, I'm not going to get a rag. Okay, so I waited too so that I could, this pole is distressed. People that have questions about distressing, so I'm going to distress this pole. Would that be exciting? And then we're going to, I'll tell you in a minute. So, Ryobi Sander, I use 80 grit sandpaper. You don't have to get the cordless. If you don't get the cordless, they're like 29 bucks at whatever big box tool store place you decide to go to. How's that? So we're not saying Home Depot. Is that good?
That's great, Laura.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so here we go. Oops. I'm not going to go around to the back because none of y'all can see the back anyway. So, that's all there is to distressing. Way easy. Now, what I did here...
Can you repeat what kind of sandpaper you use?
80 grit sandpaper on the Ryobi sander. Okay, getting all the sanding dust off. That's important or it ends up being texture in your project. So, no more sanding dust. Here is what is in this little container right here. I mixed, because I wanted gray on this. I wanted something light with a gray tone, not a brown tone, which is what our dark glaze has. So, we have a half a container of tintable glaze, about a tablespoon, thank you, about a tablespoon of gray mist paint, and then half a container of flat top. Flat top will seal as you go. It will dilute the glaze so that it's way easy to work with. What will probably happen when I do this is, if I was doing it without people, if I was doing it without doing it for a video, I would have done the whole headboard, because I'll probably end up having a little spot in the middle because it's dry there. When you're doing it, you'll do the whole thing at once and you won't have that problem. But let's start over here. So you're going to just wipe it on with the brush. There's a lot on my brush right now, and so if I wanted less, I would get that rag that I did not bring over here and grab it. Eventually there won't be a lot on my brush and I'll just be able to brush it on. But that's all there is. See, even if I'm wiping a little bit off, that's all there is to it.
do you have any advice on glazing a cabinet?
I got a cabinet door right here.
Okay.
We're going to roll with that in just a moment. Because I knew somebody would ask that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the bed. Couldn't be much easier than this. You want to go all the way across so you don't get little start and stop lines.
You got a lot of hearts for this.
Yay, good. It's a real soft look because you've diluted the glaze with the... Actually, I think I diluted this one with flat top, didn't I? Oh, yeah, flat top, okay? So, I probably have, like I say, a little line where the two met, which you wouldn't have because you would do it all at once. But you can't get much easier than that. Is there a spot there? Oh, that's light. I kept
That's
going
the
over and over
light,
that. Yeah. Okay, all the way side to side so you don't have start and stop marks. And that's it. There. Ta-da! How fabulous is that?
Very.
Pretty easy, pretty wonderful. You want to show the recipe one more time? That is half of a container of tintable glaze. Am I in the right spot to be in the camera, okay?
Perfect.
A tablespoon or so of gray mist paint. If you want darker gray, use driftwood or slate or whatever color you want. And then half container of flat top. That gives you that look. Okay? Now, see, this is why I need a fan turned on. Good night. Okay, so
I'll blow.
we're going to shift now. It's not going to be enough time. To this frame. And we're going to use just regular dark glaze. The way the Lord intended. Okay, I got a wet rag. And, what? You're laughing at me?
No.
Here. This is for pieces that you do not want to distress. I mean, you glaze the same way anyway, but I like this one, the one that was gold. I couldn't distress because the gold would have come back through. So, here, I think this was a bright green when I started. So, and this is peacock feather is the color of the paint. I have a rag, really wringing it out so I can't get any more water out of it. And then we're going to use a brush and we're going to dark glaze. There we go. We're going to smush it in all of the cracks and stuff on the picture frame because you want it all to be down in the cracks there. And then wipe it off of the top because then look how pretty the contrast is with it down in the bottom. This, you could also use a tintable glaze on. Dark glaze looks really pretty over peacock feather though. So, smushing it down in all the cracks. We're going to do a couple different things on the cabinet door. So, there we go. And then I'm just pulling it away where I want it so it's still smushed down in the cracks. If you look at the picture frame right there, look how on the middle section I kind of pulled most of the glaze off around where there's no carving. See on the down the sides?
Yeah.
See, I pulled most of it off there so you could see it mostly in the carved section, which was really cool. It was a great thing I did there. And like I say, the glaze, for some reason people think it's hard. It's not. Just keep working with it. And remember, while you're glazing, you can always paint over it and do it a section at a time. So don't do the I'm gonna glaze my kitchen and then spread glaze on every single door in the kitchen. Just work on one till you're comfortable with it and it'll just kind of work out. We're gonna do that cabinet door in just a sec.
We're getting lots of hearts.
Good. See how, yay. Because I work hard on these videos, so yay. All right. So I'm just going to the corner here and then I'll stop. But it's just, I mean, I'm just bonking it in. And I painted this frame today. It's not like I painted it 6 months ago, so it's, you know, had forever to cure and I'm cheating. I painted the frame today, probably about an hour ago. So there you go. But it takes, I'm talking the lightest touch when you're glazing. Just lightly run the rag over it. You don't have to rub and smush and push. It's just a real light touch there. Okay, Tom,
Looks good.
will you sit that down on the floor so I can turn this cabinet door around? Okay, so I'm going to distress half of it, but I'm going to leave half of it not distressed because not everybody distresses their cabinets. It's just a gray rag. Yeah, no, it's a rag. Not definitely not steel wool. That would be way too aggressive.
That was not my question.
No, that's okay. Oh, look at this big brush my husband gave me. Look how much more effective. Thank you, Tom.
Bigger's always better, babe.
All right. Now, I don't stress when I distress, but for those of you who are OCD or overachievers, I'm not liking right there, but all it does is take 30 seconds to go back over and cover that.
Do you take the doors down when you paint in the
No!
cabinet?
No!
Repeat the question.
I do not take the doors off when I do cabinets. They never go back on right where you're going to sit them all. I just paint the hinges. Most cabinets actually don't even have hinges that show in today's world. Some of the older ones do, but and they don't look bad when you paint them. Lynn, show the hinges on that china cabinet. They paint and they just work great. I knew I should have moved that dumb stick, and then I thought nobody will see over there.
Oh.
I didn't. But see, you can just paint the hinges. It all works out. So I didn't take forever to distress the parts that I didn't like. I can just cover up with paint. I actually kind of like that one, so I'm not going to cover that one up. But don't worry about it when you're distressing. It all works out. So we will glaze this half just with the regular dark glaze. So we're going to put it right here, just with the brush. And remember, you got a wet rag you're working with, so you can blend all that in. Okay. This is Blue Lace paint, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorites right now. And I'm going to do like I did on that other piece and kind of erase it more. Okay, it's not moving for me, which tells me I need my rag a little wetter. Water. Okay. There, see how when I got it wet, you can actually take it all off. You've got some play time. Be gentle with the pressure, but you've got some time to play around with it. If I'm not liking the way it looks, I can take all of it off and go with it really light here. That was my fingernail. I just scraped it across. Which also lets me, we just painted this cabinet door. If you're doing your cabinets at home and this happens, you're glazing too soon. This probably wouldn't bother me if I was doing it because I like a little bit of wet distressing. If I went heavy, I could actually wet distress it, which means I use the wet on the rag to take the paint off. There. And you can do that in areas. If you don't like what's happening there, just don't glaze yet. Wait till tomorrow to glaze. Like I say, I just painted the cabinet door, so it's definitely still very, very tender, but you've got a glaze job going on there. The other option you have with the glaze is the same thing we did on the bed. I'm going to put about 1/3 of the glaze, and then for kitchen cabinets, I don't mind a little bit of a shine, so I'm going to put some satin tough top in with the glaze. You say something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to put about 3/4 of the container because I just want a soft look on this glaze. So I've got my dark glaze, about half a container, satin, about 3/4. Shake, shake, shake. And now I'm going to get a new rag so I don't have anything on the other one. Ask somebody for water. This is the container of my fancy blender. My Ninja blender. This is the top of. I was thinking maybe a Tupperware. Maybe that would work. Okay. Thank you. Or were you doing the furniture?
I was doing the furniture.
Oh, well, thank you anyway. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not even dry.
That's what I mean. That's why I was trying to do it.
Well, I'll do it anyway. Oh, look how soft and pretty.
You said your hair looks pretty.
Oh, thank you. She's got really
Aw.
low standards, but thank you. Okay, look when you dilute it with the Tough Top. Look how soft and beautiful that is. Just for a hint of color. And you can come back in and put another coat on if you need more color. But look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Is somebody saying, yes, that's beautiful, Laura?
You got lots of hearts.
Okay, good. Yay. Because now it's so easy. I'm not pushing, I'm not smushing, I'm just brushing over it. Now, if there's a spot you don't like, come back in later and fix it up. But how phenomenal is that? Look how soft and beautiful and professional that looks. And all I did was add a little bit of and see what's happening here? I'm overworking it. I'm overthinking it because everybody's watching. If I was by myself, I would have been done a long time ago. But if that happens, leave it alone. Come back in when it's dry and put a little bit more right there.
Will you go over the formula that you used for that?
For this,
again?
I used our dark glaze, about 1/3 of a container, and satin tough top, about 3/4 of a container. Yes.
So 1 to 3.
1 to 3. Is that what you wanted? 1 to 3? I like mine better. 1/3 of a container of the glaze and 3/4 of a container of the satin tough top. That's my recipe. Or if you want Tom's recipe, 1 to 3. So there you go. All right. Did you have a question, Tom? You look like you do. What's your question?
If your math worked out to more than a
Who's gonna
container.
say that?
If you do 3/4 and 1/3, you actually end up with one a little over.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're putting it in another container.
I'm just messing with you. You're wonderful. It's ish. Everything's ish.
Everything's ish. Everything's ish. That doesn't make any sense because if I'm doing a recipe, I don't have to equal up to anything on cooking.
Yeah, but you're right.
All right. Okay. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? Except for Tom. Tom, you can't ask any questions. This is fabulous. I'm saving this for another project. It looks good.
So you should explain to people
Yes.
who maybe get frustrated with this.
Uh-huh.
That's why you're showing this.
Yes,
if
this
you
is
don't
just
want
an
to do
easier
the
way to
traditional
glaze.
glazing.
Now, if you like it smushed in the corners, like I love, see how it's smushed in the corners down here with the dark glaze? After this dries, after it has a little while, come back in with the dark glaze and a little brush and smush them into the corners. Actually, let's just play with that right now, shall we? Okay.
Some questions. What color are you using?
Our dark glaze, along with satin tough top right here. The pink color on here is blue lace. I love blue lace. Okay. So I'm just going to put some on a little brush. This is not dry. So, ooh, but I think I could have fun doing that. So if you like more smushed in the corners, just come back in and smush more in the corners. You getting close?
And do you have a piece that's been completed with that color? It's the mirror, right?
Yes, the mirror, but the mirror definitely has the dark glaze on it. Okay, what we have going on here is the paint where I touched it up earlier is still wet. The original glaze is still wet, and I'm putting more glaze on it. But it's still looking pretty fabulous, even with all of those things rolling around that I shouldn't be doing. So,
If
yes.
you mix the tough top with glaze, you still need to put a coat of tough top at the end.
No.
No, that's another beautiful thing about the tip I just shared with all of you. You do not have to. You are done because you have sealed it as you glazed it. 2-in-1, bonus, yay. And the piece right there is also blue lace, but it's got the dark glaze on it.
A heavier.
Yeah, it does have real heavy coated dark glaze, but I think it's stunning. I
And
love
that
it.
up there is blue lace without.
But, oh yeah, but that's going to be like, jump with it, yeah. Any other questions? Or just people saying, thank you, Laura, for making our lives so much easier and sharing such special tips with us every
I
single
know I
week.
am.
I know you are. I know. I bless your life every single day.
Fabulous.
Yes.
You make everything look so
Awesome. Yeah,
easy.
it is. Well, because it is easy. That's the thing. We want it to be easy. So if you're frustrated with the traditional glazing, give us a call, give us a shout, give us a holler, watch the videos. There are other ways to do it. This is just adding some tough top to it. There are people that add some water to it. It also cuts the color, so it's not as strong a color. So if you're not wanting a stronger color, if you wanted a stronger color but you wanted to cut it, use the semi-sweet paint in the tintable and you'll get the same kind of effect. There are so many options. Think outside the box and call us because we're always willing to help. And join the Rethunk Junk by Laura Paint Q&A page because there are so many inspirational pictures on there. Great color combos, things that other people have done, things that other people have done wrong that we can all laugh at. There's just fun stuff on this page. And then as soon as I say happy rethunking, which I'm going to say in just a minute, go to the Get It Sold Rethunk and Real Estate Facebook page. Like that because they're doing a phenomenal
You should
thing.
explain what they're going to do to the house.
Well, I did. So for those of you who
You just
tuned
said
in
they're
late,
gonna rethunk it.
no, I didn't. I said a whole lot more than that, but I'll say it again because not everybody tunes in at the beginning. They're going to, from 6 to 8, from 8 to 10, 6 to 8 would be bad. From 8 to 10, go to the house if you're anywhere near, or fly in like I'm going to, and tour the house from 8 to 10, see what it looks like. 10 o'clock, locking the doors, nobody goes in until 6 o'clock that night. They're revealing, and they will be painting the cabinets, painting in the bathroom, painting some furniture. They're using Rethunk products to rethunk the house, and it will be amazing what they can get done from that 10 to 6 period of time. The house will be completely different and absolutely fabulous. But like the page even if you're not close, so you can see updates and pictures and see what's going on with it. It'll be an awesome thing. So thank you so much for joining us. Join the 2 Facebook pages. Really appreciate that you guys would watch. Happy rethunking. Go like this page.